What's up? How's it going? I'm back at it again with Blender. That's gonna be fun-ish. Um, I definitely figured out some things. Then last time, kind of figured out the artifact issue. Um, kind of figured out some animation thing. So we're gonna try that out today, and hopefully it does good. Hopefully it works out. Let me. First of all, let me turn the volume down on that. I don't want it too loud, but I also don't want it like too quiet, you know? I think that sounds alright. Um, Let me make sure I'm switched today. Hey, there you go. You can see all my stuff. Alright, cool. So let me see if I can. Let's see if I can show you the animation I had done for it. There we go. So this is basically kind of what I did last time. Obviously, I want to figure out some smoothing stuff. You can still see some artifacts within this one. So basically, I'm going to try to recreate this today, but with no artifacts and more of a smoother camera. Maybe if I get bored enough, I might mess around with modeling. So like having a character, animating a character and stuff, but that's a maybe. I have not touched that whatsoever yet, so that'll be something I have to figure out. But this is a little animation I had gotten last time. This is kind of where I settled at. I had my box with my top light, which I eventually just turned into a normal plane, and had a light right here because I kind of preferred the more light perspective than overall. But we'll mess around with both of those today. So we are just going to start a new one. Delete F4. So one of the problems that I was having before was I had too much of a color palette on. I had too much of a color palette for my logo. So where those artifacts were happening in the jaw, it was because it was trying to add more color than what it needed to be. I only need, what is this? I think this is 4 different colors, maybe 5. And I was trying to push too many colors through it. So I limited the amount of colors, and that seemed to have helped. So we are going to test that out today, actually. I did a little bit of testing earlier for it, and it seemed to have worked. But it honestly all just depends. No, I want to create parent object. Alright. Didn't know what I was missing. As you can tell, I still don't know all the hotkeys. I still use this up here. I'm sure if I knew the move the view, I would definitely be using that. Alright, cool. So we got that all going. So let's do the outline really quick. I like to do the outline. Oh, wow. I didn't think about this. Maybe I should just move my keyboard and not my mic. 0.0015 because I feel like that gives it a pretty decent thickness. With everything else, I think I'm going to be sticking to 0.0012 to 13. Just really depends. So like all that needs to be 0.0012 as well. That's changed. Nope, that actually doesn't have anything. 0.001. This one I definitely want to do a little bit thinner. Then again, I think it acts as those reds. Yep. So that'll also have to be 0.0012 just to kind of make it a little bit more even edged. But as you can see, there's still a little bit more of dimension within inside of it. Not getting any artifacts as is, but that's pretty per usual considering last time I didn't get it until the final stage, I guess you could call it. Ooh. I want to make sure we have that as straight as possible. Hey, good enough. And this time I want to experiment a little bit more with having this image more towards the back because it's again, man, why does this always happen? Every time I like click out or something, it always switches back. I don't know what's going on with OBS with that. So basically, you know, same thing as before, kind of have my old little thing going on right here. I kind of want to push the image a little bit more towards the back of the plane because I want to lighting differences. So it's like if I have a light in the front, it should be able to project a shadow more towards the back. If I have a lighting on top, it'll give it a harder shadow underneath. But you know, we will figure all of that out. So we're gonna want to select these ones, and then we're gonna want to bring that up. I know that's gonna be crooked. Shit. I guess it's just a perspective thing. That definitely does not look straight. That looks straight. Oops. Alright, let's go ahead and bevel this. I like to do about 30 because it doesn't give it too much, but it still gives it nice and thick. I'll do that 15. We'll see how that works out. Angle, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Gotta make sure that I'm still on the correct screen. Last time I did this stream or something like this one 3 different times I was on face cam and I didn't even know it, which sucked, but it's not that big of a deal. I just kind of do this for fun. I guess I could do a camera real quick. Oops. Camera. Kind of like that little side angle. Let's align view to camera. Cool. That's how that would look. Okay, so I don't have any lighting planes right now, so let's go ahead and add that top. Alright, so now new. Let's do emission. So earlier when I was doing this, I was actually having a lot of trouble with this for some reason, and it wasn't show. Yeah, see, just like this, it's not showing its emission off of it. Weird, right? Plane. Okay, so this one, material 2, we'll call that top lamp. Where's my caps lock on? Change it to emission. Yeah, see, it's just not. Who knows? I might have to do a light. Might just. Hmm. That's kind of cool. I like that. See, that's what I'm talking about. That back shadow. Um, let's just render the image. That's really it. That's really it. It doesn't seem like it's doing much rendering. Oh, you know why? I think I know why. Do you know why? Because I didn't change it to cycles. That's why. Let's render the image. Now it'll... I mean, it's going to look exactly the same compared to what it is right now. Actually, if you look, you could see the red is not as flat. It's more bright colored. Interesting. Okay, so you got a little bit of that shadow right there. I might want to pull the camera view back a little bit. Just so you can see more of that rounding on the shadow. Oh, is that why? Don't tell me that's why this wasn't working. Okay, I could do that real quick. That's quite literally why it wasn't working. That's hilarious. Let's just turn that all the way down. So, one of the things I learned was obviously this, and then was the auto keying. When you press space, it'll automatically start recording, which is cool. The next thing I learned was navigation. So I have it set to Shift F. So if I have auto keying on, oops. Just click the camera. Click the camera. Just the camera. There you go. Okay, so say I press space, I go Shift F, and then I start moving around. Press space again. Oops. Shift F, and then space. Now, maybe I can just view animation. No, because I've rendered it. It's just going to give me a cube with an error. So if I go back and I look at it, it'll now show what I did. So like right here, I'm like, oh, I like this angle for an actual picture itself. Go over here, go to render image. Frame 104, so it's going to give me frame 104 out of all of them. Yes, that looks so much fucking better. And if you notice with the hood beforehand, where those lines would go up to make the creases, it wouldn't reach all the way. It'd kind of do what the face is doing, right? Where the underneath the eye, it's not bulging it. So I'm glad that followed through. A little bit on the M2, but like that's not too big of a deal. But no more artifacting. So it just means I just had too big of a color palette for it. So I needed to convert it with less of a color. And look at that. That looks fucking sick. I think that looks pretty good. So now we just need to figure out a camera smoothing option. How can I do that? Maybe less DPI or something. But like that's how it looks now. And I think that looks fucking awesome. One sec. All right, cool. Sorry about that. Um, I'm not gonna render the animation on stream only because something like this, even though it's 70 odd frames, it's going to take an hour. It's definitely, my computer is not my computer is definitely not built for built for this necessarily. It's more of like a gaming thing, but I enjoy it, so I do it either way. Camera lens, let's actually pull that out a little bit, and then we can kind of work on the scene a little bit more. So pressing the right thing. Yes, now I am. Really though, like really though. Really though, like really though. Get the dirty on fire. Doesn't always have to be pretty, because nobody's gonna see outside of that. So then that's what that would look like. If you notice, you could see that it's like really shaky, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I like I want it smooth. Ooh, not the brightest. Let's actually split this really quick so I can kind of get a better view of how that's gonna look. Yeah, see, that's dark as fuck. So if we turn that up, it kind of like does too much, you know. I want more of a yellow, but not, or more of an orange color. Yeah, something like that. Nice and warm. That might be a little too much. I even knew. Let's see how that render image looks. God, that looks so much better. I'm sorry, I'm just like super excited on like how well this is progressing. Cause like, no joke, it's that red. Cause like, I would hands down change my background or my like actual logo to something like this, where it's just like a 3D render of it. It's just a little different. I think it looks cool. See, like that top light, it definitely looks cool. You can kind of see that edge, but I feel like it doesn't give it as many dimensions, you know. It feels more or less that it's just kind of, you can tell it's top light, down light. What if, because it's red shadow accent, so it's obviously like there's a red light kind of off in the distance. What if I took this light and I made it more red, and I turned up the brightness on it? And then the top one, if I make that completely white, no. I'm just kind of fucking around with shit now. Like, what if I did another light? And then, like, what if this one I made, like, completely blue? That's pretty fucking sick. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe if I, like, move the lights closer, because the way it's just looking right now, it just looks like those two are just blending together, making a purple casting over it. Oh, I know what the issue is. Because I still have this top emission lights on. Oh, shit. That's kind of cool. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Either closer with more intensity or further away with less intensity. The way it's looking right now is pretty cool. Maybe I can bring like another light right up on it, so then it's more or less creating the color shadows for all around it, but right in front of it is light. There's so many things I could do. So many things to just like mess around with. Not gonna lie, that looks pretty fucking cool. I think that looks sick. Although if you look in the back, it looks like it's not as like beveled anymore. It almost seems like it kind of cuts it off and it's just, you know, two edges. I like that though. I like that a lot. Couple decks, an effect. Champions. Oh. I like hands down am like kind of in love with this. This was like my first thing really doing with Blender, just kind of fucking around. Now I notice it does make those edges a lot more kind of jagged when it's zoomed out. Like especially up here on the black. So maybe I can like change the angle around. Too long ago on the road, I ain't what you needing for. I want to figure out a better way to be able to speed up my animation renders, because I would love to do that on stream, but it just feels like I'm kind of limited to image rendering, just because, you know, I can do my entire image with 60, not 60 seconds, like a minute and a half or so. But I don't know. See, it was definitely the angle. It still definitely looks a little bit rigid. Do you think that could be an issue on the photo itself? It can't be the image. I think that's just the rendering itself. Probably wasn't the best idea to open an application during a render. See, I like that. Right there, you could see the edge of the room. You could see that it's in a room, you know? You could, it's not just a never-ending plane, and I like that. Could it be the lighting? Could it be the fact that it's the two lightings trying to mix, create overshadows that's creating those jagged edges? Because I would honestly love to use this color lighting for, like, again, same thing, kind of like panning around for a little animation. Let's open that image. No, that's for sure. That's for sure stuff. That's the image itself. Oh, I was like, do I have my stream open or something? Yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys a little thing. This was this was my original McDill logo. So back then, so I think this was 2019, or sorry, not 2019, 2016. I used to use this logo for my McDill gaming account, which is obviously now known as my McDill X, but I remember I went onto Google, I picked up some copyright free background, and I found a font, put two different colors, overlapped them, put a box around it, and this was it. I loved it. It was perfect. I felt like there was nothing else that I really needed. One second. Just got to make sure my mic is working. My mic has been so fucking stupid lately. It like if my little cord moves, it just completely throws everything off. Alright, one sec. Alright, cool. Alright, it's back. It's working. Let's go ahead and switch back. So yeah, that was my original low quality, low resolution. I think it's because I originally had used it like this size, like super small. I think it was just for my icon on YouTube is what I was doing at the time. But yeah, that's my old little logo. So I mean, come on, you gotta admit, from that to that, it's a big improvement. I actually have like a logo now. I have something. So it is an issue with the actual photo itself. It's looking like, so I will have to fix that. Hold on, let me just, very cool. So all of these jagged lines and stuff I will have to fix. But that's not too big of an issue. What if, oops, what if I turn this light back on, but like super easy? Definitely kind of kills the lighting on it. What if I move them closer? I could also put it behind the image, so then it's just doing the background. Okay, you need to get out of here, buddy. So if I put it more like on the wall, then say I add another point light, put that one in front. There's got to be an easier way to do this shit. Let's look at that. That looks almost more pink. I kind of like that though. I guess I need to see the walls more. Kind of get an understanding of how that back glow is going. That's kind of cool. I like that. Because then you really get the color splash of like what the actual logo is, but then you get that nice, you know, surround lighting where it's like on this wall it's a little bit softer, but this wall it's super intense, and then on this wall it kind of blends in more with it, but it gets more intense in the corner. Maybe if I made those backlightings a little bit more intense. So just really magnify that power. More. See, is that me? Like that looks just straight pink. That's not red, that's pink. I'm not crazy. That's pink. If I did sun, way too much. Spot, that's more down low. Area, that's like street light, so I do want point. So it's doing more of an overall. What happened to my music? That got me thinking though. What if I was to put it more above it, and I did an area lighting for it? Then that kind of like affects the background of it. No. Gimme some. Actually, wait. What if I do spot, or area rather, and I rotate it? Probably not the best to be doing it on that one. Literally looks like the same thing. Maybe the colors in the back might be a little bit more vibrant. I'm not against the shadowing on that one, but it's definitely doesn't seem like it's the best. It is definitely more of a spotlight because if you notice on the lettering, more towards the middle where the DIL is brighter than what it is compared to the M and the X. Although it does eliminate a lot of that edginess around the lettering itself. Now when it comes to the hood, on the right side, that's a little different. Why does the top of that circle look squared? Like it looks flat. Dicky, icky, oh. So I like that. In this, I don't like that. Never mind that flat edge. Let's mess around with the sculpting. Or modeling? Was modeling or sculpting? I believe it was modeling. Gimme some. No, it's definitely sculpting, but I'm not getting this. What am I doing wrong here? Maybe. No, that'll just do that. Then again. Oh, I have an idea. Take this. Right. Hear me out. Okay, so we take the red. And we go over to add modifier and we bevel it, right? No. It was worth a try. Let's solidify, deform, cast curve, maybe. No. Again with this music. That like deteriorates it. Shrink wrap. No idea. Honestly, I'm just kind of like messing with this stuff as I go. I forgot how fucking great this song is. So I think this will finally be my final. I think it'll definitely for sure be... This is what my final will look like-ish. Maybe not coloring and lighting wise, but it doesn't have any artifacts. It doesn't... Never mind, I'm wrong. This is not going to be my final. Because I gotta fix that edginess. Fuck. So my last one was my semi-draft. This one will be my final semi-draft. Hopefully next time I do this will be my final semi-draft. No, wait. So, last one was my semi-draft. This is my final semi-draft. Hopefully... my next one will be a final semi-draft. And then after that should be final draft. And then be done with it. I definitely think I'll change that back to spot. And I think I want to do more of an above view, so it's not so strong. So it's not so like on it, you know. I want to line it up though. Let's try that. Oh. 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 I need a new mic. There's nothing wrong with this one. I think it sounds good. But but I do want better gain control and all that stuff, so that way, because I'm pretty sure, I'm almost more than positive that I'm probably close to peaking, and I'm not even that close to my mic. I can get real close and make it peak, no problem. But when I do decide to game, I know I am going to get loud. And I know it is going to get a bit peaky. What if I put the lights directly behind the logo? So then it almost seems more... Because, like, as it is now, it kind of seems like it. But if I put it directly behind them, it almost seems more as if it'll... It's kind of radiating off of the back of it more than it's just random. I feel like a lot of this stream is me sitting staring at my screen. Yeah, let's try that out. Let's see how that looks. So that one there, this one there. But now that blue seems like it needs to be more radiant. No, definitely just need to keep them separated. Still need to figure out what is up with it's not the radius. Max bounces. It's at max. Ooh, that's a fucking lie. That's a big lie. It is not red like that. It is white as shit. If I just made it super bright, it just makes it more pink. Alright, let's really turn this bitch up. Both have them at... Let's both kick them at 500. Damn, it's hot as fuck in this house. See, now that's too much. Too much red. Well, pink. So you can go back down to like 300. Hello, music, are you there? Yes, keep watching, please. I feel like that's a little better, but I still feel like it oops. Hey, there we go. I still feel like it needs... This blue needs to be closer to the wall. Oh. Maybe it's because I never fucking turned down the radius. Which one is which? That nice transition, yeah. Give me 1 sec. I need to definitely need to get up and stretch out a little bit. Oh, oh yeah. Oh. The other day, I really fucked up my back. Oh. I don't know what I did, but I was basically bedridden all day yesterday. Just because I couldn't get up and do anything. But that is alright. Because I'm doing better now. I'm feeling better. My back isn't as shit. I woke up nice and early today. Definitely doing a lot better. That's cool. Alright. I believe that's the one. Let's get back to it. You know, I should probably try a different angle. What if I try a more straight on angle? God, I love that. I love that I can like record my movement for it and just kind of go frame to frame and check it out. Let's render that image. Let's try that out. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Just because you could see the lighting through the lettering a little bit more. Whoa, what is... It almost looks like light is like shining through the D. No, those are artifacts. Those are fucking artifacts. Are those missing spots? Hold the phone real quick. I'm just trying to see if I have anything underneath here that's supposed to be with it. Maybe I'm missing something. Nope. Why? Why does it do this to me? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me, logo? Alright. I'm a fucking idiot. I could just fix that stuff in Photoshop or After Effects or something. I don't need to worry about that right now. I only need to worry about that for the animation. Oh, that looks cool. See, I like that a lot better because now you can kind of see the edges a bit more and you can see like... Who knows? Let me save as save that in pictures. That's just a test render. Let me make sure that's still fine to like overwrite. I'm pretty sure that was just like, yeah, see, that was just like one of my very first test renders. Full of artifacts, full of jagged edges, full of fucking artifacts all over it. Not with it, I'll save over it. So now, if we go over to pictures. Yeah, see, I might be able to fix that up. A lot of people don't like showing their personal stuff and what they have on their computer. What do I care? I got League of Legends, I got Dragon City, I got Photoshop. As long as I'm not exposing any, like, personal things or anything you guys shouldn't see. It's not like I have anything like that, but, like, any, like, Steam codes. I want to do Steam key giveaways. I just haven't had a good opportunity to do it yet. But I would like to do that more often. then another. See if I can fix up this image. Zod and a knife and a missile fight. Let's actually use a pencil because that shit lot a lot easier for it to stay dark. Bump, 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 bumping. You can see that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, up close, like up close, it's not gonna look that fantastic, but definitely. See, I wouldn't want to do this if it was a lot more that I had to fix, but it's really just like a couple spots here and there. And that makes it a lot better on my end. Riding on hoverboards, wiping out motherboards. Motherfuckers longest scourge. King Arthur took a sword. King Arthur, I haven't used a pen that a mother for. No. I think all of this needs to be see, that's too thick now. That's a lot better. Alright, cool. Dope. Alright, cool. Just seeing how that looks. I feel like that's a little too obvious because it's further away, but like even at this point I could see. Life goes on. What would be 100%? That's 100%, but I'm gonna fucking keep it like that. It's gonna be like that in most photos. Actually, no, because if I decide to use this for my new logo, it'll be more like that. So I do need to fix that up quite a bit. I mean, the lettering I don't mind as much. It almost just kind of seems like it's reflecting off of these surfaces and kind of like re-shining back on, where there's like an edge for it too. But the face for sure had to fix. I'm not really seeing any other issues. Um, Up here, yeah. It just keeps making it worse. How do I fix this? What the fuck is this? Jesus. It's like the worst song. Fuck, dude, that's just bugging the shit out of me. Like, I can clearly see that. Because at this point, I can't just create a background because it's not transparent. I might be able to rig the system. No, it's too much different lighting zones. Yeah, we'll just call it final semi. We'll just save that. Let me see what that is. Right. I don't have to worry. Okay, so that's frame 137. Let's actually make a keyframe. That's not what I meant. So we'll just call it keyframe. Nope, that didn't save. What am I doing wrong here? What am I not? Good enough. All right. So we can do navigation, walk navigation. So then that allows me to do that. So maybe, okay, sensitivity super high, super low now. Let's move my keyboard over. See, that looks a lot better, but you can also still notice the juddering in my hand. So maybe... No. Lower DPI is for sure. What if I like... Yes, yes, yes. So my controller's hooked up, and it's letting me do it. I was about to say, like, I usually do a lot better with like smoother pans if I am using my controller. Look at that. So let's go a little bit further. It's still juddery. What the fuck? Alright, hold on. My buddy wants me to... Let's see. Wanted me to hop into voice chat. So we gotta wake up. Cause they always be behind in the cut. Always in the skies watching stars when they up. So don't you confide into the evil and corrupt. This is urgent. Apex on the verdict tonight we serving serpents. Cause they always be behind in the cut. Always in the skies watching stars when they up. So don't you confide into the evil and corrupt. This is urgent. Got a whole bunch of shit up on my plate now. Thinking like, hey, what up, buddy? Hey, good. What up, dude?
What are you streaming?
Blender. Come, dude, you should come fucking scope out what I've gotten done so far. Let's switch back to that. Actually, let me make sure. Yep. Alright, cool. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck? Oh. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Whoa, now it's moving super slow. What's up with that? Oh, that's... What did I press?
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah, dude. So, oops. So this is like the rendered version. Oops. So on the right side, you got the rendered version, and then so this is what I got for a rendered image so far. It'll take a
Yeah.
sec, but actually no. You know what I could do? I could just fucking. All right, my DPI is super fucking low right now. I can just show you. So that's the rendered image of what I have so far. I'm like trying to figure out an animation kind of smooth pattern. So if you look at this one,
Yeah.
hold on, let me just move that back to that. If you look at this one, it's not very smooth when it moves. So I'm trying to figure out a way to like smooth that out more.
It's pretty dope though.
But
Like,
yeah, dude, I'm hyped
so
on
you're
this.
just fucking around, like you're just doing this with your logo?
Yeah, I'm just kind of learning right now.
Did you just use like an image, that image of your logo, and then it like converts?
No, so you have to convert. So I basically took my image, which had like a transparent background and everything, and I converted it to
Yeah.
SVG, which, fuck, dude, I forget every time what that means. It means scalable vector graphics, meaning you're now each thing is on a different plane. So like my bordering outline is kind of like my blacks for the image, my whites are the whites, the grays and grays.
Yeah.
And so it basically allows me to extrude it out and then kind of make it 3D. As you can see, mine's a little fucked up because I think what the problem is, you know how in like Photoshop, when you have an image or like something, like, how do I put it? When you zoom in to like an edge of an image, you can kind of see there's like some transparent blocks or pixels, I should say, around it that kind of
Yeah.
make it more. I think when I convert it, it fucks it up and it doesn't take those edges. So it thinks they're
Yeah.
just transparent. So I gotta fix that in the modeling section or the sculpting. But oh yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So
What?
before when I was trying to do the sculpting, it wasn't letting me do anything. Hold on one sec. The fuck? The lady that used to live here is here again. Hold on, I gotta go grab something.
We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me. Thinking about what could have happened or what could have been. Finally a face I know ain't that a sight to see. Take my time, then take your clothes off one more time maybe. Acting like you don't recall it,
Hey,
trusting me.
you shitheads.
I know you came from me.
Get out of here.
Like your dress, but you fit better in my wrinkled tee. We moved on to newer things, but we got history. Put my feelings all aside, don't know what to make it right. Pictures popping on my mind, all these occasions, just work it out with me. I don't think it hurts to give another try on it. Ain't nobody here know you like I do. Ask all your friends if they know about your size of shoes. How you like to cry when you laugh, when you off the booze. I moved on, but I still remember a thing or two. I know you said give me said, give me a break. I wasn't trying my best. All the mistakes that I made, I'm learning that it ain't the right move. Learn from my mistakes, ain't that what the adults do? We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me. Thinking about what could have happened or what could have been. Finally, your face, I know ain't that a sight to see. Take my time to take your clothes off one more time, maybe. Acting like you don't recall it, ain't impressing me. Didn't come to see your friends, I know you came from me. Like your dress, but you fit better in my wrinkled tee. We moved on to newer things, but we got history.
Hey, what are you doing? Tito, no. Stop.
Hey, yeah.
You can't chew on that, bro. Fuck.
Don't got too much time,
Really?
so girl, let's fuck now and talk later. Put your pride aside and let me in. You know I got better sins. You so good at self-control, but maybe now it's time for change. I've been alone for so long, got the one, didn't realize good ones exist in the world till I lost one. Eye for an eye makes the whole world go blind. Things I would get to feel your lips for the last time. Go and hang with your friends, I put this bullshit to end. I read on your parade and I just wish you the best. I think it's time for me to bounce soon. I just wish I had someone to say I'm home to. We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me. Thinking about what could have happened or what could have been. Finally your face, I know ain't that a sight to see. Take my time to take your clothes off one more time, maybe. Acting like you don't recall it, ain't impressing me. Didn't come to see your friends, I know you came from me. Like your dress, but you fit better in my wrinkled tee. We moved on to newer things, but we got history.
What?
Just leave me alone. Hell nah, I ain't sleep today, but I'ma be okay. Miss my family on the east, but fuck it, I can't leave LA. Every meeting that I be in, trust me, I just lead the way. I fucked 3 times before 3 today. Piece of cake, never gave a fuck about what the teachers say. Cause either way, I'ma just do me and she said me too. I say s'il vous plaît. Walking out the club with me and TMZ is out here, ain't no secret safe. If that's your girl, why she in my section? If that's your girl, why she doing role play going both ways like an intersection? Stole it like an interception. But you could have her back, she asked a million questions. You got it. Like what's next, what's that, what's up? Yeah. I just wanna chill, drink, smoke, fuck. Yeah, cause goddamn that body there goes as fuck. Somehow you hot as hell, but still cold as fuck. You know the deal, you know what's up. You ain't the only one. You knew that. Yeah. Everything I see up in my head just comes to life. Got my favorite girl waking up in my bed, it's only right. Bad bitch, my only type. Independent too, get it boo. Just promise me you won't let all the bullshit they say to you. You a 10, I'm not perfect, but for you I do pretend. I've been working 2 to 10, that's AM. Ain't nobody quite like him, put in the time like him. I've been grinding for a while, now it feeling like my time is finally here. That's ideal, that's ideal, that's ideal. Like what's next, what's that, what's up? Yeah. I just wanna chill, drink, smoke, fuck. Yeah, cause goddamn that body there goes as fuck. Somehow you hot as hell, but still cold as fuck. You know the deal, you know what's up. You ain't the only one. You knew that. I've been doing great, I guess I can't complain. I don't think about yesterday. Every move is calculated. This shit ain't no guessing game. Only time I'm second place.
Okay, hello?
Hello?
Dude, that was so fucking weird. Like the lady, okay, so when I moved into this house, this lady lived in the room I was supposed to live in. And basically, it took her like 2 weeks to get her out of here. So like I wasn't even in my room for like 2 weeks. And like she finally left and everybody's like, she's never coming back. We changed the lock so she didn't come back. And then she just showed up at my fucking bedroom door and just like knocked on it and was like, hey, can you check the mail for me?
fuck?
Because I need
Wait,
something
hold on,
out of
someone's
there.
calling me. One sec.
It's all good. Probably gonna end stream out right now, just because it's hot as fuck in this room. I need to get it to cool down or something. It's hot as fuck in here. Two, I don't want to push myself with this. Definitely want to take my time. I don't want to burn myself out on it because I've been really, really enjoying doing this. I think it's fun. I think it's awesome. So I'm gonna call it for right now. I'll probably either come back to this tomorrow or the next day. I want to try to stream more for everybody. But anybody who stopped through, anybody who's watching, anybody who watches the VOD, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I hope you guys have a fucking awesome day. I will see you later. All right, later, guys.
Ew. Yeah. Weird bitch. Jeez. And then I would just tell him like, yo, why the fuck aren't you paying me for this shit? Yeah, I feel